Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing right now because it's time for the 4.4 drip marketing of Genshin Impact. And yep, if you haven't heard by now, the 4.4 characters were officially teased for Genshin Impact. So as most of you know, 4.3 is going to come out within a couple of days as of making this video. And of course, Hoyo being Hoyo has to go ahead and start drip marketing for the 4.4 update of Genshin Impact. And yep, those drip marketed characters are here, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. By the way, my name's Space Edge, and I also play Genshin Impact myself. Consider subscribing if you want to catch more Genshin or Star Rail videos from me. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at those brand new drip marketed characters. And first of all, here we have Xianyun, which is, okay, did not expect this actually. This is clearly Cloud Retainer from that one cutscene from the previous Lantern Rite, which was all the way like last year, if I'm remembering correctly. And yep, here she is in her full glory. And yeah, I did not expect this at all. I didn't expect this. I expect Cloud Retainer to be playable of all characters. Like, I know we got her human form. We got to take a look at her human form when we saw that Guizhong cutscene, like all the way in the previous Lantern Rite, but I never thought she would actually be playable. Like, holy shit. And now she's going by the name Xianyun, and she's an animal character, so holy shit, 4.4, okay, it seems like, yeah, we're getting Cloud Retainer as a playable character at long last, after months and months of us memeing about her being playable. Like, holy shit. Now, people can stop saying playable Cloud Retainer when, and yeah, officially look forward to her official release in 4.4. Like, holy shit. And yeah, her design still seems relatively the same as the version we saw in the Lantern Rite cutscene last year. She's got the red glasses, she's got the really, really long hair, and she's, of course, got the good old bodysuit that most Liebe characters wear. Oh, please tell me when we get her. Oh, please tell me when we get her, or when we see gameplay of her. She has like a burst where she turns into her bird form. That'd be so fucking cool. But yeah, there you go, guys. The first character review for 4.4, Xianyun, aka Cloud Retainer, aka Ganyu's and Shenhe's mom. There's also quite a bit of lore here about her, but we'll read that in a bit here, after we go ahead and take a look at our next character. That was revealed for 4.4, Gaming. Okay, I know that's not how his name is actually pronounced. Actually, is it a he or her? I had to check first. Okay, it's a he. It's a he. But yes, judging that he is a Liebe character, by the fact that he is a Liebe character, I'm pretty sure his name is supposed to be pronounced Gaming. And he's a pirate character as well. And not gonna lie, his design kind of reminds me of like Thoma's design, doesn't it? Yeah, it very much looks a lot like Thoma. But yeah, I gotta say, his design looks kind of sick, honestly. Not as sick as some of the other character designs. Certainly not as cool looking as Xianyun is, but hey, I kind of dig the design. I kind of like the fingerless gloves he has going on here. And also the little green and orange accents all around his clothes. I think those are pretty cool. But yeah, he kind of strikes me as a 4-star character. He's giving me 4-star character vibes, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's like the new 4-star character in 4.4. And Cloud Retainer probably will be like the only 5-star in 4.4. But yeah, there you go, guys. 2 new characters revealed for 4.4 of Genshin Impact. Human Cloud Retainer and Gaming. Or Gaming, as most of you would probably pronounce it. Okay, so now we're done looking at the reveals. Let me go ahead and just like and retweet there. Now that we're done with the reveals of the characters, yeah, let's go ahead and read some of their character descriptions just to learn a bit more about them. A new resident in the city, you say? Oh, it's Xianyun. Don't be fooled by her usual manner. She's someone you can truly rely on when the going gets tough. If you ever find yourself in trouble, just tell her. I'm sure she'd be willing to help. Oh, said by Madam Ping. Okay. Okay, so judging by that, it seems like Cloud Retainer wants to join in with human society, like Shenhe and Ganyu are. Yeah, a new resident in the city. I'm assuming she means that, yeah, Cloud Retainer will be visiting Liyue, or like, yeah, going to the next Lantern Rite in her human form, and not like in her bird form like she usually does. Interesting. So, okay, I have the feeling, considering that we're pretty close to the next Lantern Rite festival, that, yeah, Cloud Retainer will be heavily involved in that, and we'll actually see him in her full glory human form. And then we actually get the player as well in 4.4. And yeah, who knows what we'll get up to with her in her human form. Like, holy shit. God damn. The Cloud Retainer's simps are rejoicing today, I tell you. Okay, now let's read our character description down here. Okay, Xianyun, Passerine Herald, new resident Liyue Harbor. Everyone has something to say about Xianyun, that tall woman with the updone hair, that bespectacled artisan, or perhaps that talkative new neighbor. They all say different things, but together they paint a picture of the impression that she leaves, of someone who's witty, chatty, warm-hearted, and easy to get along with. But that's not how Xianyun sees herself. In her own eyes, she's inarticulate, reserved, and unyieldingly unyieldingly proud. Aside from her mastery of mechanics and knack for making all kinds of little trinkets, it's an entirely different image from how others would describe her. Some curious individuals, seeing how her mannerisms and bearing set her apart from ordinary folk, are convinced that she's a heroine, so they go around trying to uncover her heroic backstory and whether she goes by any other names. Yeah, Cloud Retainer is one of them. As the Wangshan Phenopolar's consultant, and with a wave of his hand, he'd say Xianyun. Well, we're not quite well acquainted, but going by her name, she sounds like a good person. Ah. Zhongli's like pretending that he doesn't know her. Okay. Ask Madame Ping from Eugene Terrace. And she nodded and reply, Xian. Oh, Xianyun, we've crossed paths, yes. She's a good person, you know. Once you've met, you'll find that your days seem to go by much more smoothly. As Ganyu, she nodded too. She's a heroine, but a very discreet one, and hence why she's living incognito in Liyue Harbor. Asked Shenhe, and she respond pensively, Xianyun, of course, she's a master. Whatever you do, you must not offend her. Okay, so they literally just asked about pretty much everybody that knows Cloud Retainer. As it turns out, such speculations are not wrong. There's far more to Xianyun than meets the eye, but those who know the full story are few indeed. If someone was to address her as Cloud Retainer, well, people would know her instantly, and you hear a torrent of praise flow her way. Who doesn't know Cloud Retainer? Noble, brave, loyal, and wise. A most worthy friend if there ever was one. Okay, so she's just trying to go incognito, so she doesn't get swarmed by fans or something. So try asking Xianyun herself then. Are you a heroine? Surely you're not an adeptus. You catch a new resident as she's working on her latest invention, her pride and joy, what she calls an exquisite mini broth pot. Oh shit. She's still working on that? Wasn't that a thing she made in like the second or third lantern, right? She's still working on those crazy inventions of hers? She's too absorbed to take the question seriously, so simply she waves it off as a load of old nonsense and tells you not to bother her while she's busy. As for what exactly an exquisite mini broth pot is, no one really knows, other than having been told that it brings out flavors much better than a regular soup pot. Likewise, none would know how profoundly it might impact Liyue's future gastronomic development. Suffice to say, if Xianyun says it'll be impressive alright. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, it does seem like she's disguising herself as just a regular citizen among Liyue and trying to make her inventions in the city itself rather than in the mountains. Interesting. Yeah, can't wait to see her in action and see her be playable, and can't wait to see her in action in like the 4.4 Lantern Rite event. Cannot wait for that. Okay, but now let's go to Gaming and see what he's all about. Okay, he sees and hears everything, as if he had the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox. Like some kind of mystical beast. Fighting tooth and nail, he drove away bandits and ruffians like devils with all the auspicious momentum of the Swanee. A plaque of gratitude received by the Sword and Strongbox Secure Transfer Agency from a merchant whose caravan was safely escorted by Gaming. Oh, the Sword and Strongbox Secure Transport Agency. Okay, that sounds like a new faction in Liyue. Okay, now let's read his character bio here. Leone Vanguard. If you happen to hear the sound of drums and gongs as you're walking through the streets of Liyue Harbor, let your ears lead the way. With a bit of luck, you might just be fortunate enough to witness the performance of Gaming's remarkable wushu dance. When he puts on his mask, he shakes his head and blinks like a waking beast. Oh, is he one of those lion dragon dancers you see during Chinese New Year? The vast array of emotions he conjures up, the unpredictable twists and turns, following his every move with rapture, and the audience can't help but cheer and applaud. Thank you for support, everyone. And remember, if someone you know is thinking of booking a wushu dance, don't forget to recommend the Mighty Mythical Beasts. It's a shame that, more often than not, he receives nothing but applause in return. But Gaming doesn't let this get to him. He laughs it off, saying that the audience attention is all the recognition he needs. Once the crowd has dispersed and his mask is off, Gaming swiftly returns to being a guard and thinking of work matters once more. Okay, so he's both a guard and a dragon dancer. Interesting. How many cargo shipments will still need delivering? Which clients does he need to escort? And so on. Usually, when there's nothing urgent on, he heads to Xinyue Kiosk, to while away the time with some dim sum, a pot of tea, a selection of bite-sized nibbles, and a leisurely chatter in the company of good friends. As a guard, the task of escorting goods from Yilong Wharf to Liyue Harbor couldn't be easy for Gaming, but as the head of the mighty mythical beasts, his dreams of making the Wushu dance a regular occurrence in Liyue Harbor still has a long road ahead of it. So in the meantime, why not sit and enjoy another cup of tea? Okay, interesting. In the company of good friends, I wonder if that means he's also part of the friend group that Xiangling Chongyun and Sing Chiu are a part of. That'd be quite funny, actually, because it'd be such a freaking huge friend group if that was the case. But there you have it, guys. The reveal of Xianyun and Gaming, and the lore descriptions Hoyo gave us. I'm definitely much hyped for Xianyun because, it's playable cloud retainer and I cannot wait to see what she's all about. Why she decided to come to Liyue and stay in her human form. And yeah, I can't wait to see her in action in the 4.4 special program. And yeah, I can't wait to see her in action in the 4.4 special program when it does eventually come out. Also very much interested in Gaming, interested to see what he's all about. And yeah, can't wait to see him in action too when 4.4 eventually releases. But yeah, guys, that about does it for the 4.4 drip marketing of Genshin Impact. Leave a like at the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what are your thoughts on Cloud Retainer and Gaming. And subscribe today if you want to see some more videos or streams from me. 4.3 is in a few days, but unfortunately I won't be streaming it. Instead, I'll be making videos on 4.3, playing for Navia, playing Navia story quests, and the Roses and Muskets event during 4.3. So yeah, guys, if you want to catch any of those videos or streams from me, be sure to subscribe today so you don't miss them. And also turn on the notification bell so you know when a video or stream goes live. But yeah, guys, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so hyped for Cloud Retainer and Gaming when they do come out in 4.4. But as for now, we'll set our time with 4.3. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Take care and have a good night. And I'll see you all soon.